our man Christian Watford for joining us. See what? He has finally done what everybody has been asking for. He has managed to put together a TBT team for Indiana alumni, and that will be playing in the Butler, or I call it the Butler Regional, but at Hinkle Fieldhouse, which is amazing. First of all, that's going to take place there. But thanks a lot for joining us, Christian.
Man, no problem, man. I'm happy to be here. It's been a minute.
Great to see you again. It's been a while since had some games. You've been busy with Derek doing some podcasting afterwards, dabbling in a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man, I'm doing a little bit of everything right now. But it's fun, man. Anytime you can be around a game of basketball, whatever ways you can do it, man, it's always fun.
Well, you finally accomplished getting a TBT team set up for Indiana, which the fans have been clamoring for a while. It's a tournament that has just been around now and has really grown, and we've had fun watching it. Mo Creek played for a team for a long time. We watched them. And everybody's wanted to see an Indiana team. Part of the problem is you guys were always playing still during the summer, and whether it was in Europe or there's a lot of guys playing in the NBA, but it's hard to get those guys gathered up.
Yeah, man, it's been hard, bro. It's not only just that, man. We had a lot of players with injuries in the summertime. A lot of players just want to spend time with their family when they come home, just because they only at home for a couple months. So I think, the timing was right this time. We got some people helping me with it, man. We've been doing a great job. TBT been helping me with it, getting everything together, man. So it's been fun.
How important is it to the TBT tournament to have an Indiana team in this thing?
I think it's, I think it's real. I think they want to have an IU team. That's been the gist of the whole thing. I mean, in the last couple of years, I know they've reached out to me about having one just because they know what it'll bring, what the fans going to do. It's going to be competitive. And anytime you can get an IU team in Indiana, bro, it's just the perfect match. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Have you ever played at Hinkle Fieldhouse in any way, or even been to it?
I haven't. I think I've been there, but I haven't necessarily played in there or really been in there while a game's going on. So I heard it's a little different type of venue. So I'm excited to get in there and see.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time. Certainly, if you watch Hoosiers, the movie Hoosiers, that's where the state finals used to be played, and
right.
Where that was shot. So a very, very cool and old venue. So who all? We know you have Juwan Morgan. You've got Troy Williams. Who else did I say? Oh, Miller Kopp. Guys that are all. I mean, Juwan just recently out of the NBA. Troy had played in the NBA. Miller Kopp just off of a G League championship. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, man, that's a good start. But best believe we're gonna have some of you, without giving you guys too much. We're gonna have some of your favorite Hoosiers in the building. Guys that's still playing that you guys want to see. We definitely gonna make it so you guys can come see and have fun and most of all, we're trying to win this thing. We're trying to win our region and get that's the main thing. So we might have a little additions here and there, but the gist we're gonna be Hoosiers for sure.
It's a $1 million winner take all. So there is no second place in this thing. So I understand the desire to win it. There's good reason to. I mean, the money is on the line, man.
Man, no doubt, man. I can remember myself playing in it. Got to the championship game. This was when it was $2 million and lost in the championship game, man. I don't know, man. I tell people I may have felt worse losing that than I did losing the Syracuse game my senior year when you lose.
Oh man,
so it was brutal, man. So, but that's the beauty of TBT. It's one winner. It's a chance to financial freedom, give you some money in your pocket. So it's good. You guys love it. The Elam ending is very big in TBT, makes it real exciting. So man, the fans are going to enjoy it. They're going to love it.
Yeah, we've had, I think his first name Dave Elon on before. Just a cool, unique, different feature. And I think that's part of what makes this thing so cool, because it is different.
Yeah, it is different, no doubt, man. It's a strategy to it. Now you can't just go out there and just jack up shots and try to get it done. You see a lot of teams be up 8 and up losing like that. Pressing with the Elam ending and stuff. So it's different for sure.
Looking forward to seeing that. I think that there's going to be a lot of people turn out for this because, first of all, you're going to have an Indiana team now, and that's one of the biggest fan bases that there is. But you've got a Purdue team that's close by, Butler team, so these stands should be pretty close to filled.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's the main reason we want to have it in this region right here. We think it'll be, it obviously is going to attract a lot of fans and stuff like that, and we're going to get a lot of support.
How long before you will announce any other roster members?
Not long. Probably the next week or two. We kind of try to roll it out in a certain way. Probably announce 3 more, 2 here, but we're gonna have a lot of Hoosiers. We're gonna have some Hoosiers on the sidelines coaching. We're gonna have some Hoosiers and a lot more Hoosiers on the court. So man, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Anytime I can be back with my brothers, you know what I'm saying, that I played with, and guys that's just know what it means to wear that jersey, man. It's always going to be fun.
And what's could be unique about this, there's probably going to be guys that were either behind you, in front of you,
Right.
a real mix of former Indiana players.
Right, no doubt about it. We got some that played with me, some that played, they came a little bit after me. It's going to be a little bit around there, not so much as current guys that just got finished. So it's going to be a lot of guys that was there during the Tom Crean days. That's for sure.
What is it taking for you to do all this? I know there's just a lot to it. You're not playing. You're more of the GM, like you said. But there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of work behind all this.
Man, it's a lot of work, man. We've been trying to steady get sponsors. You guys interested in sponsoring, man, you guys reach out. We're still looking for sponsors. But it's been a lot of communication, more so than anything, just trying to get these guys all on the same page. A lot of guys in Europe and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of talking, different hours and stuff like that, man. But we're getting it all together. A lot of guys excited to play. Like I said, I think the timing is good now, where we used to have a lot of guys like playing summer league and stuff like that kind of overlaps TBT. We don't really have too many guys that's doing that right now. So we could have like the main core guys playing in TBT.
Yeah, and like I said, this is going to be pretty daggone awesome. If they had a Notre Dame team, you'd have the old Crossroads Classic going on.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't think they got a team, but nah, that would be crazy. Definitely. We always had some good battles at the Crossroads Classic.
So from a sponsorship standpoint, I know you said you're looking for sponsors. What can people do? What is it that are there different levels from a sponsorship?
It's different levels. You could get the jersey patches. We got, the patches on the front. You can get the big patch, the small patches. It's different type, possibly get something on the court. It's different types of things that you can get by, being a sponsor to the Assembly Ball for sure.
And I will have you send that to me so we can make sure that we put that up and get that out.
Right.
Right now, where can people find that information?
Right now, they can find that information just on the TBT website. I think that's where you can find out exactly, the packages and different stuff like that. But I'll shoot you some over. Maybe you guys can put it on your website, do whatever for us. But we'll get it done.
Absolutely, we'll get it out there, and because I'm sure there are people that can be involved from all over, because there are Indiana alumni from all over the place and listening here from all over the place. People that own small businesses or whatever, everybody can be a part of this.
Right, no doubt. It's a big deal, man. It's going to be on ESPN. Every game is going to be on ESPN, so you're going to have a chance for whatever brand you want to be broadcasted. To push your business. It's definitely a good marketing tool as well.
See, John, did you ever get that pulled up from the Hoosier?
Yes. So the reason I have that link down there below, there's not a flyer. There was a tweet that was posted, and I just took the link from that tweet and it's got where you can buy tickets.
All right, read it. What's it say?
So it says you can get these tickets at thetournament.com/TBT/Butler-regional-tickets. And
we'll have that up on again, and we'll put that in a situation where you can read it easier. But we'll show it all from the rest of the summer as well to push this. I'm sure there's guys that you'd like to get to play but can't be for whatever reason. Who are some of the guys that you couldn't get that you would like to have had?
Well, we're still trying. Obviously, we got NBA guys that's still playing. That's on the current. Obviously you can't get the Cody Zellers and the Romeo Langford is a guy that's probably still going to be in the summer league and still trying to push. You wish you could get those guys and stuff like that, but those guys got things to do. You know what I'm saying, and the rules and stuff like that. So that's just the main thing. But I still think we're gonna have a lot of guys that your favorite Hoosiers. I think we're gonna have a lot of those guys as well.
Well, we'll make sure we'll have all the information out up on the Hoosier.com, and we'll keep pushing it here as well. Speaking of college basketball now, Christian, things are so different. Have not been out of school that long,
Right.
but man, it's like a world of difference in the college game now than it was just 10 short years ago.
Man, it's totally different. The landscape of everything has changed. I like it though. I think it makes it more competitive. I know it sucks for like the smaller schools and stuff like that, just because so many players are jumping in that transfer portal, going to bigger schools and stuff like that. But it's competitive, man. I still love the game. I still, believe in the NIL and stuff like that. So it's been fun. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it does. There are a lot of positives to each. Positives or negatives, of course, but we may not have had a watch out though. If you never know, the year before the portal could have been there, and man, it's just so weird how much history could have been changed if there had been a portal back then.
Yeah, man, a lot of stuff would have been different, but we probably still would have got a watch shot. I probably just would have got a little NIL on top of it. Man, that would have made the watch shot even better for me.
Dude, how much money would that shot have been worth? Oh my God!
Come on, man. That's just timing with everything.
So where is your ESPY?
It's at home. I got it. It's not at home. It's at my mother's house. They keep it, stuff like that. So it's definitely put up, well kept. They take good care of it.
That's got to be a cool thing to have.
Oh man, no doubt. Very few people have that type of moment. That was a crazy moment in my life. Very few people get to really go experience that, get up there and talk and do and go through the whole ESPY thing, man. It was crazy. It was a great atmosphere. It was fun.
Oh, absolutely. And that was the last regular season game that Indiana Kentucky played, I believe.
Yeah, it was last regular season game. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that series restarts again next year. And to not have had that was a travesty to college basketball, I think. But I am so glad to see that series coming back. I'm sure you are as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to see it back. I hate we couldn't get it going while Cal was still there at UK. I think that, just because it was a little friction there with everything. But it's still going to be fun. It's still going to be a great game as well. I know Coach Woody and Mark Pope, they'll have that thing right. So, I just hate it couldn't be, get back to that. But it's fun.
Oh, absolutely. But I'd already said, because how it was set up, the game in Bloomington was not until the last game of the contract. Right. I said all along, Cal will not be at Kentucky for that game. I promise you.
Yeah. He probably knew that going into making that. He probably knew that.
He didn't want no more of that, did he?
Nah, he didn't want to come in there no more.
Is there some satisfaction that you got to do that, though? I mean, that you got to be the one that threw that dart?
Yeah, it's some satisfaction because a lot of guys still talk about it. You watch podcasts. I was watching Anthony Davis or something the other day. He was talking about it on a podcast. It's always fun, man. That's a sports legendary moment. A lot of people remember that. A lot of people talk about that still to this day, man. So to be the guy that made that and be a part of that, man, it's big time.
Yeah, you had Dick Vitale and all of that. You talk about timing. Well, that was timing. Number one ranked team, just all of that went into together. That was a lot of ingredients in that stew.
Man, no doubt about it. It was fun, man. That was one of the greatest games, probably greatest collegiate games that it's been in recent history.
Who are some of the guys that you keep in touch with before the TBT thing came around that you still talk to from back in your days?
Well, I pretty much still talk to all my teammates, everybody that came in with Derek. Obviously me and Derek do a podcast. I talk to Victor all the time. I see Victor all the time. Cody. I see all these guys all the time, you know, especially those. I talk to Jordan all the time just because I go back to IU and stuff sometimes. So pretty much everybody, you know. We was a close knit group. You know, I talked to some more than others, but you know, I pretty much talked to everybody I played with, honestly.
How about our man Verdell, fireman Verdell?
Yeah, Verdell. I talk to him sometimes on social media and stuff. I know Verdell doing this thing. He's married now. He's a fireman and stuff like that. So doing this thing, you know, I talk to him when we do on social media.
I told him I'm going to try during the summer at some point. I would love to try to get up over to his station and do a show from the firehouse.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope for sure. That'd be nice.
As long as the call didn't come in.
Right. Long as he ain't got to run up out of there.
So what do you guys got to do now to prepare for the TBT? I know you're still putting the team together. Well, how much do you guys get to practice?
Oh, we'll probably practice, a little bit before. We'll probably all meet down in Bloomington or something. Have like a little mini camp. Putting some things together and stuff like that. We're gonna make it fun, man. We're gonna make it where guys want to enjoy this. Guys want to come back and continue to contribute and continue to play in this. So we're gonna make it fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. Like I said, I would be shocked if this thing is not full, or it should be sold out with the teams that are going to be there from Purdue and Butler and Indiana, in addition to the other TBT teams that'll be there. But it has got to be a competitive thing, man. Guys want to win this because, like I said, it's winner take all.
No doubt. It's always been competitive, man. You got high-level guys playing. You know, you got fringe guys that's fringe, NBA guys that's right there on the cusp of getting in the league. You got, guys in the G League, got Euro League overseas guys playing in this thing now. And I've been a part of it since like the second year, I want to say. So the second year of TBT existence, I played in it, and I've seen it continuously grow. So it's been to see how far this thing has come, it's been beautiful. It's something.
How many years did you play in it?
And I played in it like 4 years, I want to say 3-4 years, somewhere around in there. So to be back a part of it, I probably hadn't played since, I don't know, 2020, 2019, something like that.
Are you going to do any of the coaching?
No, probably just, we're gonna have some good qualified coaches. I'll probably be just on the bench, as a GM and stuff like that. We're gonna have a good staff though. We're gonna have a real good staff that's prepared and to win this thing.
Hello, everybody. Jim Coyle with Indiana Sports Beat Radio, and thank you for enjoying our content and videos. And make sure you hit that subscribe and notifications toggle so you don't miss out on anything, whether it's Indiana Hoosiers, the Boilers, the Colts, the Pacers, Indiana high school action, whatever is happening in sports. We're trying to bring it all to you, and make sure you don't miss out on a thing. Again, hit the subscribe button for us. Helps us out a ton. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much.